Hello, Steve White, TrekBoy89 for SteveArts89. Well, we've all seen silly-looking people in goggles on the news stately. The Apple Vision Pro has been released, and it's basically an immersive 3D experience. And of course, Star Trek is involved, which is good. The Roddenberry Archives, which I was a bit confused about, because originally I thought it was just an online archive. Then they were talking about 3D experiences, and they had a bunch of examples of virtual sets that you could go into and actual ships that you could go into. And they seem to be dedicated to reproducing the actual sets so you could understand what the filming experience was, and the actual ships so you could actually go in and have a totally immersive experience going into a ship and just going deck to deck to deck to deck, which is what something fans have done but had to take down because Paramount was like, no, we can sell this, so you can't be putting it up online for free. And that was where I sort of switched off from the Roddenberry Archives. Once I heard they were going to be putting it behind a paywall, so I think they were allowing people to preview it for a while, but it was eventually going to be going to a paywall, so I wasn't happy because I feel like Gene Roddenberry's vision should be available to everyone. It shouldn't be behind a paywall. It's bigger than just a product or a TV show or a movie or something like that. So I wasn't happy with that. So I kind of switched off and I haven't been paying attention to it lately. But something they have done is they have offered up a selection. They've quoted about 2 hours, which doesn't make sense to me how it can be limited to 2 hours. But you basically, maybe it's the time you can actually go on the website that's limited to 2 hours. But they're basically saying there's a bunch of sets and ships and objects from the whole of Star Trek history that you can look at with the Apple Pro, and you can basically be Vision Pro, whatever it's called, and you can be totally immersed in it, and it's sort of the closest to Gene's vision of the holodeck that they've gotten so far. And probably the nicest part is knowing that they have used the audio that Majel recorded, so parts of it she's narrating it. Now whether it's, I think it's interactive where the computer's just talking with her voice, so Rod was very happy with that. He was talking about that, and it looks good, it looks interesting. The most exciting thing for me was realizing you can actually shrink down the model ships from real life to like dollhouse size, and you can just like have a virtual copy of it sitting in your room on your desk, and you just look at it anytime you want. That's amazing. And there's some pictures of like the D, and there are some video examples of this on YouTube and that, you know, so without the Apple Pro you can still see, or Vision Pro, whatever it's called. What is it called? Vision Pro, right? Vision Pro. Yeah, Vision Pro. I keep saying Pro like it's a MacBook Pro, and I feel like I'm saying the wrong thing. No, the Vision Pro. And you can see what you would see on that even without it. So I hope that it's viewable from different things, and they don't just limit it to people with 3D goggles and stuff like that or whatever. I hope there's a 2D experience and a 3D experience, and maybe a more fancy pay version versus the basic version. I think everyone should have access to the archives and stuff like that, but we'll see. It's interesting, it's exciting. The idea of having a realistic 3D model of the Enterprise D sitting on my desk that I can just look at, and that you can probably go into and look at all the decks and everything, that would be pretty amazing. So there are some, it's amazing. So it's great things about this, but yeah, you look stupid doing it though. The video of people at lunch with the goggles on doing stuff, I'm like, what are they doing? They look ridiculous. But, you know, I wouldn't be embarrassed to, like, you know, walk around like that if I was within the Enterprise. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I don't think there's anything else in there. Yep, sets, ships, models. Like, the detail apparently is amazing. You can go in and actually look at all the things on the shelves, and, you know, everything's interactive. You can play with the consoles, everything. It's all, you know, an immersive, realistic experience, and it looks pretty amazing. And I probably wouldn't buy an Apple Vision Pro just for that, but I'd be tempted. I think they're like $3,000 or something, some crazy amount. I have to look at that, but I'll get it later, because it's best to wait after the first couple initial stages with these technologies and products, because they're always really expensive and problematic in the beginning. So it's best to wait for the second or third generation where the price comes down a bit and they've, you know, found all the bugs and ironed all the kinks and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it in the future, and it's just exciting to hear about, and it'll be exciting to see how this develops and what they end up finally having available to people, because at the moment it seems to be more of a test and a trial sort of thing. But I'm still talking. I'm going to go. Bye.